Okay, now that we've learned the Travis picking right-hand pattern, first chord, C major. Then we're going to go C major 7. That's, you lift your first finger up, you've got a C major 7 because you've got an open B string. Then your next chord is going to be C add 9. We've already mentioned that. Your pinky's going to come onto the second string, 3rd fret. Really beautiful chord. You've got those 3 chords. Remember our right-hand pattern. And I'm going to apply it to the first set of chords, being the C major chords. So remember, outside, inside, outside, inside. The first outside is struck 2 strings together, then the others are broken. So here we go with the C chord. Now I'm going to lift my first finger for C major 7. I'm going to add my pinky. And I'm going to go back to C. Let's go to C one more time. Remember, C major 7, C add 9. Right hand, outside, inside, outside, inside. Here we go. Okay, that's full speed. Redo it. I'm going to go to half speed now. Lift, add your pinky, and back. Do it again. Notice I'm keeping my right hand relaxed, my left hand as relaxed as possible. You do not want to squeeze down on the C chord too hard because your hand's it's going to get tired. And then you'll never make it through the whole song. Alright, now we go to A minor next. Okay, but remember, it's A minor up. There's your sound. Now, remember, since we're up, that means we've left out this step, means we go to the pinky neck. This is A minor, sus4. And then back to A minor. And then back to A minor at 9. Now, guess where we go to that, more difficult chord. Landing on C with your pinky. Stay on that a bit. Go to C. I'll lift. C major 7. Back to the pinky. Now you know where we go next. Since we're on our pinky, we go back to A minor down. And roll it. And then we're off and running into the verse. Okay, so let me play the entire intro. Okay, into the verse. The verse is actually probably a little bit more difficult than the intro. The intro is hard just really in terms of like endurance. Like keeping this right hand going for that length of time at that speed is, a little taxing. And it does require a little bit of getting conditioned. I feel like my hand is probably, my right hand finger picking is probably like about 80%, so I probably need to get my right hand more into condition. If you don't mind, I want to run you through this solo section. The right hand pattern never changes. The solo section is a little harder in terms of the chords. But just a beautiful section. Okay, so what we have here, you're going to go to 5th position. I'm going to talk you through this pretty quick. Your 3rd finger will go on fret 7, string 4. That's an A. Your index is going to go on fret 5, string 3. That's a C. It's really A minor here. And then you get that open B, and it is an A minor 9th. It's a beautiful chord. That's just one of my favorite chords. And then you're going to do what I call the flip. These 2 fingers are going to trade places, staying on the same fret though. Meaning, the 3rd finger is going to go down towards the floor, the 1st finger is going up towards the ceiling, and now you've got this G. This is a G6 chord with an A and a bass. That right there, you've got a G and a D. It's a power chord, or a 5th. And then you've got your open B, which makes a G major triad. It's an inversion now, because you've got the 5th following the root, and then the 3rd on top. Some of you are like, what is he talking about? And then you've got the A and the bass. So, after your A minor ninth, we go to the next chord. When we flip, we're going to call that a G with an A and the bass. It's really a G triad. In inversions, you hear those notes on out of order? You've got a G, D, and a B, open B. It really should be like that, right? Which gives this chord its unique quality in terms of, since the notes are kind of out of order when you pick them, even strum them, it sounds different. It's hard to explain, but because you've got notes kind of out of place. One's above where it should be, the other's below where it should be, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that's G with an A and a bass. Now we're going to move down 2 frets. Now you've got an F chord with an A and a bass, which is fine. That's a chord tone. The A and the bass of G is not a chord tone. It's just a pedal tone. We'll talk pedal tones at another in another lesson. Now you've gone down here, but what you have to do here is use your pinky, because you're going to need this second finger to go on string 3, fret 2. So you've got this sound, and you're going to add your pinky or second finger. Okay, this is an F, and since we have a B, we've got a raised 4th. It's an F, F major, with an A and a bass with a raised 4th. So here's how I solve this problem. You've got a problem here. You're going to do this, and if you flip to 1 and 3, you have to remember when you go down to go to your pinky. Alright? That's one option. Another option is to, when you flip to your 1 and your pinky, here, on that G chord, and then you're already set. The other option is, it depends on if I'm lazy, I'll do this option, use the pinky all the time. Flip, and then down. Okay, let me run you through this chord pattern real quick. We play it 3 times. The first time there's no solo, the second or third time the solo's in, and then we end up, after playing it 3 times, going down to the intro. And then we play that once, and then verse 3 comes in for the song. So let me play through the whole thing. This is the third one. Here we go back, intro. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, I'm going to go more full speed. We'll do the outro and the solo in the next video, and that'll wrap that up, because the solo will take a little while. Then I go throw the outro on, which is just a beautiful, it's funny, I didn't even realize that there was a difference between the outro and maybe just fading out with the intro chords. But it's just an amazing little chord progression that they threw in there. So just as a review, we covered the intro, talked a little bit more about the fingering, and then we did the solo section. Keep in mind, your focus needs to be on developing yourself as a musician, okay? No matter what your goals are. You want to get better every day, and the only way to do that is to play and create. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video.